So I love using these Crystal Nails Extreme nail forms, and they've got aluminium built in, and they're great to be able to use when you're competing. So you can use nail forms like this, or you can use your standard square nail form and the KB aluminium foil underneath. I'm going to demonstrate how to use the aluminium foil underneath this form. So I'm going to take my form, take the tab and place this behind. It's imperative that this is absolutely straight, because if it is not, when you close it, you'll have a twist in your tab. Open the tab. And now we're going to see where we may need to make adjustments on this nail form. So I can see that this fits the nail perfectly, and I do not need to make any adjustments at the free edge shape. So I'm placing a cut at this point, and then I'm going to make a cut at a 45-degree angle and repeat on the other side. So to ensure that C-curve stays in place and it's exactly the same shape, so it's 50% on all 5 or 10 nails rather than 50, 55, we're going to use the KB aluminium form underneath. We are now going to cut a small piece of this aluminium foil to ensure that that fits where we will be pinching round. We want to leave a gap for if we're tailoring, and we don't want to be too wide that we aren't able to close the form. I'm just placing this, and I'm just going to make a little dent where I want to cut that. I'm bringing the KB straight form tailoring scissors and cutting this in a straight line. This is something that you could do prior to the competition if the rules allow, and you would have practiced on your model, so you'll be able to cut the exact sizes that you require. I'm going to now place this on the nail form, apply a little bit of pressure, and now what we're going to do is we are going to choose the C-curve stick that matches the finger we are working on. So this finger, if I hold this underneath the free edge, you can see this is ever so slightly narrower, and this is the perfect size. If we look at these sides where they come, it's slightly narrower. If you just go up one size, this is in line. This would be too large because we wouldn't be able to pinch right round and get the 50% C curve. So we want to choose this one, which was slightly narrower. What we're going to do is we're going to take our nail form and use the centre line against one of the lines, and we are going to mould that round the C curve stick. What this does is gives us our C-curve, and we will have a symmetrical C-curve on all 5 nails by using the correct size. So what we then need to do is close our nail form fully, and I leave this C-curve stick in here whilst I do it, because this helps me just roll the foil to allow me to get this symmetrical. So those wings must meet perfectly together. Once you've done this, you can slide the C-curve stick out. I'm going to open up the sides, and we're now going to place this up to the free edge. I do the wings, and now close underneath. So we're closing right underneath there to keep it in place. Make sure there's no bit sticking out, so use your scissors to place any corners underneath. We want to make sure that the form fit for this nail, for a competition pink and white, is absolutely straight in line with the middle of the finger. So we can use this line here as a guide, and we're bringing that straight in line with the centre of the finger.